Well, if you haven't filed your taxes yet, don't worry, you're definitely not the only one. And Caitlin Burchill has some tips and tricks to protect yourself before you file your return.
'Tis the season, the tax filing season. And with layoffs at the IRS, experts are urging folks to file electronically this year to potentially save you from any delays and headaches. If you hire someone to help you file, Amber Gabriel, known as Amber the Tax Lady, says make sure you do your due diligence.
Just because, your friend said to go to this person or your parents say go to this person, go to the IRS website. They have a tax pro directory where you can put in that person's last name and their zip code. And if they pop up in the IRS directory, at least they have invested some type of continuing education to stay abreast on the tax laws.
Gabriel is on that list. She says if something seems off with your paperwork, ask questions.
Once you sign off on that, you are signing that you have reviewed that return and everything is accurate to the best of your ability.
And make sure your preparer puts their name on your return and their PTIN too. That's their preparer tax identification number.
There's almost like a social security number for tax preparers, right? So if you don't see their name or their PT number on there, then you may want to kind of run because they are considered ghost preparers. And so if you have any issues with your return, when you try to go find them, you may not be able to find them anymore.
The IRS and tax experts also suggest you create an identity protection PIN or an IP PIN. You do it through the IRS website, and this gives you a specific number to put on your return so that someone else can't just use your social security number to file a return. So it's extra protection. I did it through the site this week. It was pretty easy to do. You have to upload a government ID. I kept taking a picture of my license and it said it was too blurry. A photographer tried to do it. It still said my picture of my license was too blurry. I used a passport and I will say it was much easier that way. Now the trick is if you do create one of these pins, make sure you put your IP pin on your return or you will create a headache for yourself.
Now, the last day to file your 2024 taxes without an extension this year is going to be April 15th. Well, still ahead at noon, if you've got 15 minutes, you can have a great dinner on the table. We'll show you how just after the break.